Hey y'all, welcome to my channel or welcome back. I'm Yosha and I'm your go-to girl for all things real. So today I'm going to be talking with y'all about how I lost about 40 pounds over the last 17 months. And before you click off, like 17 months, I need something quick. You may want to stay and listen because these last 17 months have showed me how to make it a journey, make it a lifestyle, not make it a diet, not make it feel like it's restricting, and also how to maintain the loss. My body composition has changed. I look better, I feel better, and I have a new goal, which is to lose 20 additional pounds, which will put me at 220 pounds. So I'm not trying to be a skinny girl, but I am trying to get back to that college weight. My junior and senior year, I was sitting at about 222 pounds, looking fine and scrumptious and baby free. And then I got pregnant and I lost all that baby weight. I had gotten down to about 200 pounds after having Josiah, but I was still breastfeeding, got on birth control. Birth control blew me up. Heaviest weight was 278. I weighed in after getting COVID for 233 pounds, which was the lowest weight I've seen since I got married. And now I'm currently sitting at about 239-ish pounds because, you know, that COVID weight loss was from me not eating because I had lost my appetite. So without further ado, stay tuned. I'm going to give you some tips, some things that have helped me. So first things first, your diet. Diet is definitely the key. When I was losing weight very slowly and pretty much seeing no progress, I would say the first 6 months of the journey, it was because my diet was trash. I was not logging what I ate. I was not tracking what I was eating. I wasn't measuring foods. I wasn't counting serving sizes. I was just eating whatever and thinking that because I was doing Zumba 3 times a week, I should be able to lose 50 pounds by Christmas. Boy, was I wrong, especially after having Josiah. My metabolism is just not what it used to be. In college, I used to be able to really put down whatever food I wanted. And because I was so active, walking everywhere on campus, doing classes at our gym, sometimes doing 2 a days, and I could quickly lose 30 pounds in like 3 months. My weight would stay on. And especially once I got on birth control, I got on Nexplanon birth control. I'll plop the playlist on the screen about that experience. I'm currently not on that or any birth control. That birth control made me gain so much weight, y'all. I just don't have trust in any birth control right now. And so I'll probably consider it once I have another baby and I'm trying to prevent a pregnancy back to back. But personally, I just didn't feel comfortable getting back on birth control after what happened to me. I was just used to being able to eat whatever I wanted and see the results. Now, there were times in college where I ate pretty clean for a college student. So my diet was pretty good. I did a lot of drinking back in college. And there were times where I'd go to the cafe, eat pizza, hamburgers, fries, but my weight stayed pretty low, under 200 pounds at that time in my life until senior year. So senior year, I was sitting at around 222, like I told y'all, and then I got pregnant. So when starting this journey, I was still using the same habits that I had from college and from before, where I thought I could eat whatever I wanted. I could snack late at night. I could drink alcohol and mix that all in with my 3 times a week of Zumba and see results. What I ended up learning over time was that I had to be intentional about my diet. Now, I am a huge believer in that you should not deprive yourself. Never deprive yourself. If you deprive yourself, you make yourself feel like this is a diet, this is a punishment, you're not allowed to have this or that, and you're going to end up falling off the course. Whether you do it a week from now, tomorrow, or a month from now, and you just binge because you are sick of this strict diet. You got to pick something that's realistic. Some people love keto, swear by keto. Keto was one of the things that really screwed me over because I did it like 80% correct. I lost 22 pounds really, really quickly, like in a month. And then I stopped it and I gained that 22 pounds back plus an additional 10 pounds. And it was so hard to lose that weight after doing my version of keto, which was pretty close. So cutting off bread, rice, potatoes forever, that's not going to work for me in real life. That's not a lifestyle change. And I've had a lot of professionals that have wonderful bodies tell me that carbs are actually good for you. They help build muscle. They help you keep shape. It's just that you have to watch what kind of carbs you're eating and have them in moderation. Carbs that come from vegetables, fruit, even healthy grains are not always bad. Sometimes they help to keep you full, but what you got to do is prioritize eating protein and vegetables and make your carbs a small amount. I remember when I was a little girl, they used to have this chart that showed us how much protein we should eat, which would be your meats, your eggs, your beans. And then it would be like how much vegetables and fruit you should eat. And then it was a little small part about how much sugar, fat, and carbs you should eat. And I really feel like that's a good example of a balanced diet. If you're not the type of person that wants to not ever have carbs, consider getting yourself some measuring cups and start measuring out servings of the things that you eat. A serving of bread is 2 slices. So if you want your bread, try to eat it before 5 o'clock. And then at nighttime, fill yourself up on your protein and your vegetables. Have your fruit earlier in the day as well. It gives yourself more time to burn it off. Some people like to start their day with working out, fasted cardio. I've done that sometimes, but a lot of times my schedule does not permit for me to get up first thing in the morning and go to the gym. So I prefer to work out in the evening. And so a lot of the times I'll work out right after getting off work. When I'm done with work, I want to release the energy. And then when I get done, I feel refreshed, I feel amped. And then I have in my mind, I just worked out. So I don't want to fill up on junk and cancel out my workout. And it's the same thing if you work out first thing in the morning. Mentally, you are in the zone when you get finished. You feel so energized, so refreshed. You don't want to just eat any old thing after you work out. And I think that's the good thing about working out. But your diet is super important. You can snack, but look, get you some fun-sized bags. Get you some portioned out snacks. Go get you some lunchbox-sized apples. Some navel oranges that good for your immune system. If you're doing low carb fruits, you want to get the strawberries, the blackberries, the raspberries, the limes, and the lemons. Those are very good and antioxidants, and they are good for your digestive system as well. Vegetables, anything green and leafy is good for you. I love spring mix, broccoli, zucchini. I actually just cut some zucchini up. I'm about to saute it soon. Collards. Cabbage is good, but it depends on your blood type. I'm blood type A positive, and I found on my list of things that my body type is actually supposed to eat more chicken, turkey, and fish. I shouldn't be eating pork. I shouldn't be eating beef. I shouldn't be eating lamb. It's a lot of things on a type A positive blood type that they don't recommend that you eat. And so cabbage was on there. Cabbage is inflammatory for me. So certain vegetables may not be as good for you as others. And I notice as much as I love cabbage and can make a good soul food cabbage, y'all, it does give me gas when I eat it. So experiment and find some core foods that you can eat in each group. Protein, vegetables, fruit, snacks, and figure out how to make those work for you so that you can continue to eat those things. For breakfast, my go-to is a vegetable omelet. I love vegetables. Tomatoes, mushrooms, spinach, onions, sweet peppers, bell peppers, even jalapenos sometimes. Serve it up with a little salsa on the side. Eat it with a little bit of wheat toast or some protein. I might do sausage on the side, bacon. I am trying to wean myself off pork though. And the way that bacon is rising in price and the way that Aldi bacon has been real fatty lately, it's making it real easy for me to just do an omelet and that's it. When I'm trying to do low carb cycling, I guess that's what it's called, low carb, trying to keep my carbs low and raise my protein up, I skip the bread in the morning and I just do the omelet with all the vegetables and I put cheese in there for protein. And it's pretty filling. I drink a lot of water. And I use an app to track my meals. Now, that was going to be the second thing I recommend. I say this in almost every update where I'm sharing about this journey, but I'm going to say it again. Get you a fitness tracker. I use Lose It, the free version. They do have a paid version that dives into how much water you're drinking, how much sleep are you getting. I don't need all that. I just need the basic diary tracker that lets me put in how long I worked out, what kind of workout I did, and what did I eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. That's perfect for me. If you don't want to do Lose It, you can do My Fitness Pal. You can check Apple. There's like Apple Fitness app or whatever. Download whatever you want to do, something that you're going to write down and see what you're doing. If you're watching this and you are starting your journey, it's summertime, you're trying to get fine before the end of the year, look, listen, you just find something that you want to do that you can stick to. If you old school, you like to write it down in a journal and you know that you journal every day before bed, write what you ate in that journal. I am not going to keep up with a journal. I write in this journal over here, a couple times a month. So doing a daily count of what I eat in a physical journal, that would not work for me. I'm always on my phone because I'm a content creator. So doing a tracker on my cell phone is the best way for me to do it. Even if I'm in real time at a birthday dinner, at a brunch, at a crab buffet or something with my family, and I forget to write down what I ate in that moment, it doesn't matter, because as long as I remember by the next day, I can go back and backdate and write, okay, I had crab legs, I had a little shrimp, a little sausage. Okay, that's what I ate for dinner. What you need the tracker for is because it helps you to pick up on patterns and see, okay, this month I lost 8 pounds. What did I do during that month that helped me lose 8 pounds? But then what did I do in this month over here where I only lost 2? What did I do in this month over here where I actually gained 5 pounds? Because 17 months has looked like this. It hasn't been just boom. It's been ups, it's been downs. And really in 2022, my fitness journey took off because I got very intentional with diet. We cook and we eat at home. When we eat out, I typically don't eat as heavy on those days to allow more room in my caloric budget, if you will, so that it's not like I'm eating 2,000 calories at dinner and I also ate 2,000 calories at lunch and breakfast. So now I have 4,000 for the day. If on average I have about 2,100 calories a day, I might only eat a 500 calorie breakfast, fast during lunch, and then eat that big dinner so that I haven't ate up everything. Like I said, I try to put my carbs towards the earlier part of the day. At night, I go for the protein. If I'm gonna have carbs, I try to choose my carbs wisely. So measuring cups. Last night we had some Tex-Mex inspired. Des made his homemade avocado salsa, made his homemade red sauces. We had some beef. It was good, y'all. I had a serving and a half of chips, and I had a serving of rice, which was a half cup of rice. How many of y'all is putting a half cup of rice on y'all plate when y'all eat y'all rice? I'm telling y'all, most people, you pouring a cup and a half by default because you don't even realize if you're not measuring. So I say all that to say, find the ways to incorporate what you like. And if it's not healthy, do it in moderation. The same thing goes with sweets. If you like cakes, if you like cookies, if you like ice cream, I'm not saying you can't have it. I'm saying you have it in moderation and you log what you do. If I eat hot Cheetos in a pickle, I write down hot Cheetos in a pickle. If I'm snacking on salt and vinegars, I'm going to type it in that that's what I ate. If I had a craving for Josiah's hot fries, guess what? I'm going to pour some on a napkin and put that bag back in the pantry, and I'm going to write down that I ate it. Don't deprive yourself. Make it a lifestyle where you are always mindful of what you're putting into your body. Your body is a temple. You have to take care of it. You only get one body. Personally, my goal is to get back to the weight that I was before I got pregnant and maintain that weight and just continue to be healthy overall, because I want more children. Whether I have 1 or 2 more with Des, I want to make sure that my body is at least as close to where it needs to be as possible, so that when I'm carrying my son or daughter, I'm not sitting here like on bed rest, can't walk, can't move, can't do anything because I have gotten so overweight. As far as working out, I go to the gym, and I go to the gym quite regularly. Now, I tested positive for COVID back on May 24th, and I am still trying to get my gym routine back together because I had to take 3 weeks off after getting sick. I started feeling sick before I actually had a positive test. And I went to the gym the day before I tested positive. And, I remember feeling so icky. My cycle had just started, so I thought it was just that. I had no energy. I was telling Des I really didn't want to go that day. But typically when my cycle is about to come on, I start feeling icky and I just get this laziness. I try to shake it. Sometimes I'll go walk, I'll go take that class anyways. Other days I'm just like, forget it. But I bring that up to say, I've been losing weight even when I can't make it to the gym because my diet has been carrying me through. And that is why I talked about that for so long, because diet is so important. When I do get back into the swing of it, I'm sure I'm going to start seeing the results even more. I love working out because it increases the caloric budget, so you have more room to eat more food. And sometimes the food you eat can help you lose, because if you're eating foods that speed your metabolism up, ginger, cayenne, those citrus fruits and things like that, those berries, things that help the digestive system move the food out, then you're going to end up feeling lighter because you're working out, you releasing that sweat, you getting that energy, but then your food is doing its job too. You don't have all that processed stuff in your system. It's making you hold on to foods in your stomach. You're not having a bowel movement every day because your diet is trash. You're eating McDonald's and fast food, and you're not eating vegetables and fruit and protein and stuff, drinking your water. You're going to slow your fitness journey because your body is not going to process that stuff as well as it can do the natural stuff. So I say that to say, you do your diet, you work out 3 times a week is what I aim for. Honestly, I've tried to do between 3 and 5 days a week. But like I said, recovering from COVID, that kind of threw me off the loop. I went to the gym once last week. I do plan on going tonight. It's actually the same class that I went to last week. Is one that I hate to miss. It's such a great workout. My top 3 things that I do are Zumba, cycling, and my toning class, which is like a power circuit / bodyworks plus abs with light weights, high repetitions, lunges, squats, donkey kicks, ab exercises. It's what's really been helping my body composition. And so my goal is by end of June to get back into the 3 times a week. So maybe I can start it with this week. But what helped me lose the 40 pounds was being consistent in this journey, not giving up when I had setbacks, and learning what was working by tracking those meals. I was able to see like, okay, high protein, high vegetables, low carb, not no carb, but lower carb. Lower carb for me is not even like 30 grams a day like they say with keto or whatever. Lower carb is like under 60. Like I'm pretty flexible with myself on it. And maybe I need to track that a little bit better. But like I eat bread, I eat rice, I eat potatoes, but I try to do it in moderation because I'm not giving that stuff up full time. So it doesn't make sense for me to do it for 6 months to get to a weight loss goal if I'm not going to continue doing that forever. Alcohol is a carb. Watch your alcohol. Alcohol definitely can cause setbacks. So watch your alcohol. I love me a margarita. I make my own homemade margaritas. I'll go out and order a margarita. Casamigos, Patron me, please. Baby, listen. But when I tell you, alcohol will set you back because of sugar. People tell you to watch out for carbs. I'm going to tell you to watch out for sugar. Whether it comes from your alcohol, processed foods like bread, processed breads, processed snacks, ice cream, cookies, that sugar is also something that can make you hold on to weight. So I hope that this talk was helpful for you all. I've got some questions about like the fitness journey. If you have any other questions or if you want to share about your experiences with fitness in the comment section down below, I welcome you to do that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe if you are new, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.